Hello, beautiful friends. Welcome back to 365 Days of Love and Miracles with A Course in Miracles. My name is Arlene Geres, and I am so glad that you are here. Please remember to listen right until the very end, because we have a special treat for you. And if you enjoyed today's video, please click like and subscribe down below, because this helps others to find us on YouTube. Today's lesson is lesson number 341. I can attack but my own sinlessness, and it is only that which keeps me safe. This is our first lesson in the section, What is a Miracle? We are asked to read this every day for the next 9 lessons. Let's do that now. A miracle is a correction. It does not create nor really change at all. It merely looks on devastation and reminds the mind that what it sees is false. It undoes error, but does not attempt to go beyond perception nor exceed the function of forgiveness. Thus it stays within time's limits, yet it paves the way for the return of timelessness and love's awakening, for fear must slip away under the gentle remedy it brings. A miracle contains the gift of grace, for it is given and received as one. And thus it illustrates the law of truth the world does not obey, because it fails entirely to understand its ways. A miracle inverts perception which was upside down before, and thus it ends the strange distortions that were manifest. Now is perception open to the truth. Now is forgiveness seen as justifies. Forgiveness is the home of miracles. The eyes of Christ deliver them to all they look upon in mercy and in love. Perception stands corrected in His sight, and what was meant to curse has come to bless. Each lily of forgiveness offers all the world the silent miracle of love, and each is laid before the Word of God upon the universal altar to Creator and creation in the light of perfect unity and endless joy. The miracle is taken first on faith, because to ask for it implies the mind has been made ready to conceive of what it cannot see and does not understand. Yet faith will bring its witnesses to show that what it rested on is really there, and thus the miracle will justify your faith in it and show it rested on a world more real than what you saw before, a world redeemed from what you thought was there. Miracles fall like drops of healing rain from heaven on a dry and dusty world where starved and thirsty creatures come to die. Now they have water. Now the world is green, and everywhere the signs of life spring up to show that what is born can never die, for what has life has immortality. I am immortal, and so are you, my friends. There are miracles everywhere when we choose to look through God's loving eyes. We will see miracles fall like drops of healing rain where starved and thirsty creatures come to die. What a beautiful picture. This is a promise for every one of us. We will discuss this reading paragraph by paragraph in our coming lessons, but for now, let's read lesson 341. I can attack but my own sinlessness, and it is only that which keeps me safe. Do you see yourself as being sinless, my friends? Or do you go into attack in which you doubt yourself, in which you say negative things to yourself, in which you push yourself too hard, in which you don't take the time to relax in coming home and accepting the truth of who you are as God's beautiful beloved child? Let's stop attacking our sinlessness, because it is only our sinlessness that keeps us safe. All of the lessons from now on start with the prayer. So if you would like to close your eyes, I'll read the prayer. This is such a beautiful prayer. I hope it blesses you the way that it blesses me. Father, your Son is holy. I am He on whom you smile in love and tenderness so dear and deep and still. The universe smiles back on you and shares your holiness. How pure, how safe, how holy then are we. abiding in your smile with all your love bestowed upon us, living one with you in brotherhood and fatherhood complete, in sinlessness so perfect that the Lord of sinlessness conceives us as his Son, a universe of thought completing him. Let's talk about it. Do you see yourself as holy? Can you accept that you are God's beautiful son? You are God's beautiful daughter. You are deeply loved. You are part of God. You are holy. Can you feel God smiling on you in love and tenderness? Just take a second and let that sink into your being. God is smiling on you and on me in love and tenderness so deep and still. The universe smiles back on you. Can you feel the universe smiling on you? Everywhere we go, everything we see smiles back at us. When we accept that we are one with God and all of creation, the universe literally smiles on us all the time. Since we are part of God, we are sharing God's holiness, and the universe shares this holiness with us. Can you feel your purity? Can you feel your safety? Can you feel your own holiness? Can you accept all of this as being true? Can you feel yourself just resting in God's smile? Now, God does not have a body. We all know that. Just as we all enjoy the warmth of the sun, the same thing is true of God's smile. When we truly rest in God, we feel God's love blessing us, shining on us, carrying us through whatever challenges we might face in these earthly bodies. Can you feel it, my friend? Can you feel the love? Can you feel God's smile? Can you feel your oneness with God and all of creation? Can you feel your own sinlessness? Can you feel your holiness? Can you feel your perfection? Can you see the sinlessness and holiness in your brothers and sisters? Can you accept your own perfection and that we have never left our source? We are part of God's mind. We are part of God. And we complete God as he completes us. Oh my goodness. I just love this prayer. It is one of the very best in the entire course. All of the lessons from now on are set up in the same way, with a longer prayer and a very short section after. The rest of today's lesson is only 2 sentences, but they pack a punch, so let's read those now. Let us not then attack our sinlessness, for it contains the word of God to us, and in its kind reflection, we are saved. Let's talk about it. Are you still tempted to attack your sinlessness, to attack your perfection, my friend? We cannot stop doing it if we don't recognize when we're doing it. We all have these habits of thinking that we just kind of naturally slip into without meaning to, in which we say negative things to ourselves, like, I'm so stupid, I'm so dumb, I shouldn't have done that, I wish I hadn't have done that. These are the kinds of thoughts that I can go to. And over and over and over again it goes. Do you ever wish that you could just stop the movie, rewind, and play a different movie in which you hadn't done that thing that hurt your friend, or hurt your children, or hurt your lover? A Course in Miracles says that none of that happened. It happened in the world of the ego, and the ego is an illusion. In God's world, we are perfect. So let us not attack our perfection. Yes, we want to take responsibility anytime that we hurt ourselves or we hurt another. We try to the best of our ability to repair it. We make amends where possible, and then we let it go. Making mistakes is part of our human journey. That never changes the essence of who we are as God's perfect, beloved, sinless children. Every single one of us, no exceptions. When we accept our own sinlessness, when we stop attacking it, then we are saved, which means that we are lifted out of the world of the ego. We cross over that bridge of forgiveness, and we truly accept our own perfection as God's beautiful, beloved children. For our practice periods today, first thing in the morning, last thing just before we go to sleep, we want to read or listen to all of today's lesson and then sit in a silent meditation for as long as we please. For our hourly meditations, often in between, and especially when we're upset for any reason at all, we simply say today's idea. I can attack but my own sinlessness, and it is only that which keeps me safe. And then we take a minute or two to sit in a silent meditation and ponder how attacking our own sinlessness, only we are the ones that can attack ourselves, and it is only our sinlessness that keeps us safe. Thanks so much for listening right until the end, my friends. If you enjoyed today's video, please share the love. Tell someone about these videos. Encourage them to start at lesson 1 and only do 1 lesson a day. Are you ready for our special treat? Thanks to my friend Susan Edge for this incredible video of the sunset in Mexico. I can attack but my own sinlessness, and it is only that which keeps me safe. Have a day free of all attack on yourself and others, my friends. I love you.